Recently, I shared with members of Selling Digital All Access how I've been playing around inside Midjourney creating stickers like this out of the box. So they look like they're actual stickers and not just an image, basically allowing Midjourney to do all of the work for me. I also shared this image inside our Facebook group, and a lot of people seemed to love it. But a lot of them also shared that they haven't been able to create something that looks like an actual stickers straight from Midjourney. And it all comes down to the prompt. Let me explain it to you. I don't use super complicated prompts. I keep it very simple. You can notice this here. If you watch a few YouTube videos on how to create prompts for Midjourney, you'll notice that they're very, very long. And I used to use more advanced prompts, but the more I play around in Midjourney, the more I realize that it's really in the settings. So when I go back to Midjourney and I look at my settings, which is what you can look at here at the bottom, I have it set up in a specific way. And I teach this inside the Midjourney class in the membership. This is actually one of the lessons, how to set these settings over here. So your prompt works the way you want it to, depending on what you set up in your settings here. And it all starts with the model. When you click on here, I have it set up to the 5.1. Something that you can do is play around with the different models, going back to previous versions or simply using different models over here. I like to keep it to 5.1, which was the most recent one. There's a newer one, but I'm still using this 5.1 version because it works very well for me. So going back to the prompt, this is what I use to create stickers in general, or stickers that look like stickers, not necessarily clip art or not necessarily like images, even though I'm using the word clip art here. And let me explain. So I use the word clip art because I want to tell Midjourney that I want single images. And I learned this by playing around with it. Every time I would put single image of a cat, it would give me weird things. So I started playing around with different words. What's another word for single images? Or what is something that is a single image? And usually it would be something that looks like clip art. When you go to Etsy and you put clip art, you will notice that there are single images of something. So I started playing around with that. So that's why start with the style of image that I want. In this case is clip art. Then I tell it what I want. In this case, I want something that looks cute. And by cute, I mean really friendly or something like that, because I'm putting Halloween and Halloween tends to be a little bit scary. I put the word cute so it understands that what I'm looking for, it's something that looks friendly or silly or something like that. It usually looks cartoonish, which is what you can look at. What you can see here. So let me go back here. Now I tell it what theme I want, which would be Halloween, and then I tell it exactly what I'm looking for, and I say lollipop, and you can see here that's what I used for this. For example, as you notice, they're not perfect images. They do need a little bit of cleaning up. I stopped at one prompt. As you can see, I didn't continue with the different prompts, but if I was looking to build a whole sticker sheet, it would take lots of prompts and it would take some editing of the images. So going back here, I also tell it that I need white background and that it's going to be a sticker sheet. I believe what really makes a difference here is that I'm starting with a style, which is clip art, and then I'm telling it that it is a sticker sheet. And of course, the white background also helps to include it there. You can play around with the word cute. You don't have to include that. A great way to find descriptive words for your prompts is I like to go to Etsy. I like to put the word clip art here on the search bar, and then I start looking for something that is kind of the style of what I am looking for. For example, let's look at the sun collection. Let me go ahead and click on that. What I'm looking for is really the title. What about this image tells me that this title matches? For example, this one, this where it says hand-drawn watercolor, here is where I'm going to find those descriptive words that will help me decide what descriptive word I'm going to use here. Instead of cute, am I looking for something that looks hand-drawn, or something that is watercolor, or something that is both? Now let me show you what that looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and copy all of this. I'm gonna go back to Midjourney, and I'm going to do dash imagine. Now I can enter my prompt. I'm going to go ahead and copy that. Now, a quick trick that I like to do is I'm going to delete that lollipop part, and I'm going to open this bracket, and I'm going to do bear, or actually, let me do hat, because it's cute Halloween. So we're going to do a Halloween hat. We're going to do a Halloween candy, and we're going to do a cat, and we're going to do, I'm going to put the word woman and see what happens. That's always interesting. Now I'm going to hit enter. I'm going to hit yes, because it's going to generate more than one image. And if you're looking to understand what is it that I'm doing and why I'm telling it to create different things, I cover all of this in the Midjourney class inside the membership. So I'm going to leave a link in this video. You have to give it a few seconds, and as you can see there, we can already notice that it's understanding our command. Also notice that I used simple, short prompts. I didn't have to come up with a super long, and I didn't also have to overthink what I was looking for. These cats, I love it. And if we look at this one at the top, let me go ahead and upscale that one at the top. So U1, this is super cute. That is so, so cute. And I love that, for example, this one, it looks like a sticker. You know, you will have to do some cleaning, like these at the top look a little bit weird. These little, it legit looks like a sticker sheet. Now from here, I wouldn't necessarily use this the way it just came out. I'm looking at a few images that I wouldn't use. They don't look, you know, they don't look too pretty. Like, for example, what's going on with this paw over here, with this cat, this paw over here. One that I would use, for example, this one here looks pretty cute. All of these pumpkins look pretty cute. From here, I would upscale it, take it into, I don't know, Photoshop or even Canva, clean it up a little bit. So while Midjourney is great, I can't, for example, use things just out of Midjourney the way they are. I do believe you need to put a little bit of work into what you are creating. This is super cute. Remember, this was the command that we put woman, and this is what came up. I would upscale this, remove the background, remove all of this around it, and just use this girl. I think it came out very pretty. I hope this was helpful. I'm going to leave a link to the membership and a link, and I'll also a way for you to copy this prompt and start playing around with it with Midjourney.